What do you think? That's not a question. That's the name of my opinion and issues-oriented show. My name is Oscar Sanders, and today I ask the question, does voting for Trump get you cash back? Let's go. You know, I'm pretty hip to how aggressive, people can be with regards to selling things and selling items. So a lot of times, it's difficult to sell the same thing around the same time of year, without some kind of hook. Something that will pull people in, So I remember back in casinos and, progressive slots and cash back. We'll give you cash back. Now, you see everybody cash backing. We're doing this and we're doing that. You know what I mean? But then you also have, these lost souls that they live in these states that resemble or have a lot to do with the philosophy of unpaid labor and using non-whites for, everything that they don't want to do, and for some things that they do want to do pleasurably. And these people happen to be voting for this man, But you can see all the way across, the amount of time and energy and money that they spend trying to fool people in America. And then you find these people that they're lost, obviously. They are part of a race that is the master race, but they don't have anything. They see other people come into the country and being successful, where they may have felt these things were a God-given right, and we shouldn't be, fighting for them, And now they go all out. And they're climbing all over the walls, and they're believing on this man who tells them that he's going to be there for them. But he hasn't done a damn thing for them. You have people from the Proud Boys on up to all these other white radical institutions that were climbing the walls and beating up on D.C. police officers that are now going to jail, thousands of them. And the whole thing is, what do they get back? What is their cash back? What can they rely on from this man that they went all out? You got guys doing 18 years in prison for this man. This man has not spent one dime, not one fucking dime, on their freedom, their protections, supporting their families. He hasn't even visited them, even in a lazy way, via a Zoom conference. Not one. Now, would you take this type of treatment from your own wife, from your own family? Repeated lies about mathematical things that we know are true. We know voting is true. We know what the numbers are. When you get your check, what's the first thing you look at? Is the number. The number is what you look at, the number. So why suddenly when you see that number on election day, that number is different? When you looked and you was a child and you were growing and that ruler was going higher, you believed in that number, 57 inches, 63 inches. Why that same number when you're the lower number with regard to the person that you voted for is lower? It's not true. There's something wrong. And then for that, again, like I said, where is the return? George Bush, the father, used to always talk about quid pro quo, something for something. What are you getting? You're not getting anything, no matter who's in president. This guy also, just recently, in February of this year, there was a survey taken about presidential responsibility, and the 10 worst presidents. Guess where this guy with no cash back is positioned? Number 3, he just got here. He just got here. He's in heavy company with James Buchanan, Herbert Hoover, Woodrow Wilson, you know, the racists of the racists. And so I'm trying to understand, how long will these people, these racist people, follow this man who has nothing in common with them and is simply using them and has no desire to help them and support them at the same time? The world won't be better. All you guys that are making money, women as well, that have all these tech jobs, that's going to be different when he's president. Because everybody, even if you're making $200,000 a year, with Trump, you're making $5 an hour. $5 an hour. I don't care if you're the goddamn valet or you're the president of Bethesda Medical Center. You're making $5 an hour. And then at that point, that's when you're going to revolt. At that point, that's when the Civil War will start. When they start taking your homes and not giving a goddamn about you. Because they don't. They're using you right now for support because they have none. How do you sell prejudice? How do you sell white supremacy to everybody else? You make it seem like it's a weapon. And then you take those people who think they're the weakest and who think they should be in power, because basically when they look at their skin color, it's the same color. But this goes on all over the world. I don't care what country you go to, you're still going to always feel that that race is treating you indifferently, especially if you're on the other side of the coin. But they're so desperate and so fucked up. They'll just follow this man, who his own family doesn't even support him. How many times do you have to be arrested? You wouldn't accept that from your own kids. You wouldn't accept that from your own family. Your own brother. Would you let your mother have 34 accounts? Really? And this is a big deal. Here we go. You can't tell that this is all about hush money? I mean, look at Stormy Daniels. Fit, beautiful porn star. You think she needs Trump? You mean she can't get a man? She can't get a man. The only man she can get is Donald Trump. And you think the only reason why she would be with Donald Trump is for free? She would be with him for free. Now, we talking about, you heard what she got. See, she got cash back. She cash backing. But don't be no fool. Ain't nobody, ain't no Trump got no sex appeal. So again, I'm trying to understand, why are you with him? You're worse off. The economy ain't better. You don't own enough businesses. You don't have enough wealth to ever benefit from any kind of tax cuts or breaks or anything that they're doing related to trade and commerce. You ain't got shit. You're a working Joe. So why are you still with this man? Why are you still with this man? He's lost every legal case that he's ever made. And you're going to wind up at the end looking like a goddamn fool. Again, where's the cash back from vote for Trump? So, what do you think?